Hey there, and welcome to another Dave Does. Right, so today we're going to do something slightly different. This is Dave Does Fiverr. So Fiverr is the website where effectively you can get pretty much any sort of service for a fiver. That's basically the concept of it. It's not really a fiver, it's with the taxes and VAT and etc, etc. It kind of starts at around about sort of £6-7, give or take, sterling. I actually genuinely do need something done. So Project 42 is a band that I do, and actually we've got the first album's worth of material is basically getting finished, and I actually want an album cover done. So we're going to go over to the channel, and we're going to go and ask them to come up with, we'll give them the name, we'll give them the songs, song listings, and we will give them a font that I've picked. Apart from that, we will then probably give them a track and say, well, this is an idea of the music, and we're going to leave it completely over to them to come up with their own interpretation. So we're not going to give them any form of steer, we're not going to give them anything other than that, and I want to see, we're not going to do different price points, because they do like from £5, I've seen some of them like £400-500 for an album cover, which is ridiculous. We're going to do the same price point and just see, for the same amount of money, what sort of variation we get with the same instructions for each and every one. Then I'm going to ask you, out of the 5 that we picked, which was your favourite, and of course if you guys actually can come up with your own ideas for the album cover, I'm really interested, and I'd love to pick one if you guys can pick or come up with your own better idea. So let's go and check it out now. Let's go check it out. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Right, we're going to go through these. Now, ideally, what we're going to be is a bit sneaky here. We're going to try and get them to give us the front cover, but also printed on the back of the front cover. We're going to try and get them to list the actual song. So, first one we've come up with, I have it started already. We've got this, I will design a mixtape cover or a CD album cover. So, beautifully creative design, simple background, and it sort of says here, up to 1 interior page. 421, 1 day delivery of unlimited revisions. Right, let's continue. Okay, I will design CD. Let's have a quick look at that one. Up to 1 interior page. This one's got a 2-day delivery, but let's continue. Yep, what ones we got? I would design a CD mixtape cover. No, I'm kind of hip hop sort of stuff. Oh, this one's doing a back and spine. Great, let's go there. Creative album, single, mixtape. This could be interesting. Doesn't really do. No, we'll add that one. Do you know what? Let's give the original one that I had. So, okay, so we've ordered from 5 different people, so we'll send them all the same information. So as we said before, we're basically going to tell them name of the band, the song, the album title, songs descriptions, a description of, or send them a track of the music so they get an idea of the style of music. And then really leave it over to them, and then we'll see what comes back, and yeah, we'll go check those out in a second. Okay, so it's been basically 24 hours, and all of the orders that we requested have come back. So one of them did cancel his order a little bit ago, earlier on today. Just apparently his mum was in hospital, so he couldn't do it, so that's fine. I requested another person, and they've come back within the space of 2 hours with their idea. So what we've got is, we've got just a recap. We'll just put the recap up here, exactly of what I've given the CD design to do. Okay, let's go and have a look at the first one. Okay, right, so the first one we had, this was the one I wanted to go through. So all of the different ones we had were, so it comes in at £5.88. And this particular one here was an interesting one. So I submitted all the requirements, as you can see on the screen here. Updated delivery do. I even sent them an album version or a demo version of the song called August Rain. And that was it. What was interesting here is he then submitted me an offer for a 3 days duration for £16.91, which I declined because that's not what I asked for. So it didn't explain what it was he was actually asking me to do. So I cancelled that request. So they basically said due to technical reasons he cancelled it. But so Mashk95 is listed as in progress, and he has asked me if I want to do any changes, but I was happy enough. This was his interpretation, so we will go and have a look at that one. So he does here. He's asked here, can you give me your old project covers, etc. And I just sort of said, look, work with what you've got. Okay, so this is what he's basically sent me. So interesting to say, he hasn't used any of the fonts I gave him. He sent me some nice graphic images because it was only a front cover. So Project 42 in a very simple font with the meaning. Lots of different, so the story of life and progression. So it's quite interesting. He's used this whole kind of ape moving forward to someone at a computer. Not sure what the background is with something smoking on. Not sure what that's to symbolise, but yeah, do you know what? It's an interesting art piece. Don't mind it. Not really sure it fits with a hard rock metal band. It feels more like something smooth jazz kind of vibe to it, but you guys can let me know what you think of that one. Right, next one that was up was, we'll do the one that came in today. So this was an order that I've asked. Literally, when did I replace it? I replaced this at 4:33. It's now 6:30, so 2 hours ago he's had. And literally, let's go and have a look at his one. Okay, so this is what he's basically done. Okay, it's interesting. So he's used the shotgun or ambient shotgun font for the meaning. Again, gone very simplistic with the Project 42 at the bottom. And not sure what the context of the guitar on the cover with, I mean, it's obviously metal, it's hard rock. Doesn't tell me anything, but let me know what you think of that one. For £4.30 for £4.33, it's reasonable. It's not inspiring me in any shape or form, but you let me know what you think in the comments. Also, the fact that he's only spent, I mean, he's had 2 hours in total, and it came to what, $7. I mean, it's for the amount of time he spent on it, fair enough. But yeah, kind of not sure if he got the brief really or had time to digest the brief. Okay, so let's go have a look at the next one. And I haven't looked at any of these beforehand. Okay, so this was an interesting one again. So really quickly at the beginning, I sent him all the same information. He then said, thanks again for your order, your delivery is enclosed. And this was yesterday, a few hours after I'd sent the information. I was like, thank you, have a great day. And I sort of messaged it back saying nothing is showing, it still says in progress. When I'm done with it, it will change to delivered when I deliver your work. And then this again, he's come down with, what's the main title, cover of please, and the artist name, what is it available? And I've had to send him the information I've already sent him. He did, I mean, it's great that he's given you the communication, etc. But I just kind of, he said, what background would you like me to use for the cover, sir? I've literally said, it's down to you. I'm up for your own interpretation. Yes, I promise you the best. Here is the two covers. So this is what he's basically gone with. So let's have a look. Sorry about the moment, I've got a bit of a cold. So he's obviously just doing a front cover. Or is he doing a back cover? I can't really tell. Okay. Right, okay. So I put a real simple concept on here. So I basically said to him, so he's put the track listing in, he's used the font, Shotgun Ambulance. Put a track listing on it, which is fine. I did say the whole concept about the meaning album title was about life and life's journey, and he's kind of just put that tagline down the bottom. And you kind of don't know Project 42 is the band. You've kind of, it's lost. So it feels kind of maybe the track listing should have been down the side. I have no idea why there's a picture of an ambulance on it. And weirdly, so he's done like a back cover as well, which if you're going to do a back cover, which is cool that he's done something like that, surely that should have been put the track listing on there. Interesting use of colour. So I like the fact he's used colour, and I like this kind of. It's interesting he's done these kind of background bits, etc. But yeah, let me know what you think about that particular one. Okay, what other ones have we got on here? So we've got 2 left. So we'll look at this one here. This one had quite a cool. So this again, he specifically only said he does single side. So he asked me for it if he wants a 2-side design. I just sort of said that the track listings don't need to be included if that's the case. So let's have a look at this one. Okay, so it's got meaning with an A at the end, which obviously is a misspell. Not a great idea on that particular one. But I like the fact he's used Project 42 and he's used the same font at the bottom. And I like the fact that he has submitted a backing as well. So I like the fact that he's done backing in there. Just check for spelling. Okay, so he spelled everything right there. So it's just basically the one at the front there was a bad spelling. The meanina. Okay. So far, I personally would say that's my favourite. It's not a great one, but it's still probably my favourite. Okay, let's go and have a look at the very, very last one that we asked for. So this was actually done by Clarissa Black. She actually did a album cover for me before. I was her first client on here. And I decided to go to her to see, having seen what she's done. So she did me a Nothing Gained up previously rare released thing, and it looked really cool, so I wanted to see what she would do. She was the first actually to return, and let's go and have a look at hers. So she actually sent me a bit of information about what she picked. So we've got the meaning, Project 42. I like the use of the word of the trees, the road here, and the way that the trees are cutting through on the word the meaning. That's kind of cool. Again, she's offered like a back page using the same thing. A little bit losing some of the word in here, Live or Die or Lost Souls, where she's sort of merged it. But do you know what? Very crisp, very nice finish for the same price. Okay, so there we have it. They are the 5 that we did. So they all cost me £5.88 equivalent. They were all given exactly the same brief, and you can see how much time and effort and the quality that you get. I think out of the 5, 2 out of the 5, in my opinion, did a reasonable job on the brief, and I think only one really kind of got a good standard, to be honest, and that was Clarissa Black. So that's my personal favourite out of these ones. So let me know which one you liked out of that. If you'd like to have a crack at the album, let me know. If you want to come up with your own concept of what the meaning and Project 42 should look like as a album cover, send me your ideas. The details are all down below, and I'd love to share some of your own artwork and plug you on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share, and of course that's how Dave does it.